Hello, welcome to lesson 2, nonverbal reasoning or NVR. My name is Mr. Seal from Austin Education, and today we're going to look at another 5 questions. If you want some top tips, look at my last lesson, which was lesson 1. Some of my students have kindly said that NVR can be a bit dry and boring. Can you make it a bit more interesting? Fear not, students. I could keep this on the whole video. Oh, my horn's wonky. But I'm a bit echoey and you can't really hear me. You can imagine it's on. Do subscribe and say, please do it as a unicorn. If you really want me to do it as a unicorn. Anyway, let's share my screen and look at 5 more questions. Here we go. So here we go. We've got 5 more questions. I get quite excited when I see stuff like this because I quite like patterns and logic. Not everyone's brain works differently because everyone's a bit different, including myself. But I'm going to talk through what it is. Like I said before, pause the videos, have a look, have a guess, think about why it might be what it is. Okay, as per one of my tips, there's a lot of lines, a lot of shapes, so feel free to cover up the other questions and just look at question 13. I'm not going to do the example, straight to number 13. Okay, I'm looking at different sections of this, and the thing I'm looking at first is this top corner here. I've got 1 line, I've got 1, 2 lines, I've got 1, 2, 3 lines, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So this steppy thing must go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which cancels out this one. What's that one doing at the top? Something weird? Oh dear, look at that. 1, 2, 3, all 4 of them have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines going down in a step formation. That wasn't a good thing to look at. Oh well, we can't win them all. Next thing I'm going to look at is this bit looking at the top here. I've got 1 line, I've got 1, 2 lines, I've got 1, 2, 3 lines, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. I can guarantee that the final square has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines going in a sort of pyramid shape. Kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness me, look at that pen. Ignore that bit, but hopefully you can get the picture from the pyramid shape 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. So looking at the remaining squares here, this one has 5 lines, but it's not in a nice pyramidy shape going like that. So I'm going to cross this one off. It's not A. Sorry, A. B has actually just got 1, 2, 3 lines, maybe a 4th line. I don't know what's going on there, but it's not B. I've got in my mind what I need it to be. It has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, it's looking promising. Look at that. It's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D, 1, 2, 3, 4, not promising. Okay, well, that's it. C, it's that one. Looking at the next one. Okay, again, first thing that comes to my head is this rectangle. It's got 1 line inside it. It's got 2 lines inside it. It's got something lines inside it. It's got 4 lines. It's got 5 lines. It's definitely a pattern there with the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A has 3 lines. B has 3 lines. C has 3 lines. D has 3 lines. Oh, that was a bit annoying. Can't cross anything off except for E, which has 4 lines. Okay, next thing I'm looking at is black, white, black. And then they switch, kind of like yin yang. White, black, white. Maybe black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. There's definitely a pattern there, okay? That black, white, black, or white, black, white is doing that thing. So for these circle, rectangle, circle shapes, it needs to be black, white, black. So it can't be black, black, black. It can't be white, black, white. It could be black, white, black, and it well, there is black, white, black, but they've switched those shapes around. There's a rectangle at the top. It needs to be a circle at the top. So it's C. I said white or black quite a lot then. Feel free to rerun that. Whoa, this is one of those overwhelming ones. All of these are quite overwhelming. So I'm definitely going to cover up 13, 14, 16, and 17. Looking at these. Okay, let's look at this middle thing. We've got 5 dashes, 4 dashes, 3 dashes. When I say dashes, I mean vertical lines. Maybe 2 dashes and then 1 dash. Yeah, I think that's definitely a clear pattern there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is A is 1 dash. It can't be that. B is 1 dash. Can't be that. C, 2 dashes, maybe. D, 2 dashes, maybe. E, 1 dash. Okay, I've narrowed it down a lot quicker this time. Now I'm going to look at the bottom row. We've got white triangle, black dot, black triangle, white dot, white triangle, black dot, black triangle, white dot, white triangle, black dot. What a tongue twister. So right in the bottom right hand corner, I need a black triangle with a white dot. Oh no, they both have it. Ah well. Next we've got two rectangles. It goes white, black, black, white, white, black, black, white, white, black. Okay, I'm going to go for that one. I want a black, white rectangle going on. We've got black, white, and we've got white, black. Just to remind myself I'm not getting confused which is first. We've got white, black, black, white, white, black, black, white. Okay, there we go. That one there at C. To be honest, I might have missed a pattern, but I don't want to spend more than a minute or two on one of these questions. So if I really can't see what's going on, I'll just move on. I mean, I could check all the shapes, couldn't I? I could check these 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 squares at the top. I could check the horizontal rectangles at the bottom, but I found a pattern and I found a unique square. I'm going to move on because I could, like I said, I could spend 5 minutes on each of these, but I'm going to run out of time in that case. Okay, let's look at this one. I'm going to look, my attention is first drawn to this bit here. The lines are similar length, which again, so there's 1, 2, so it's down and then a tick up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it's a Harry Potter lightning bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's like a zigzaggy step, and it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we need the 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. This one's a bit long. This vertical one down is a bit long. So I'm going to cross this one off because I can see all of these zigzaggy bits here are the same length. This one is going all over the shop. This one's going the wrong way, and this one's also too long. So I've narrowed it down to A and B. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see what's different about A and B. And what's different is this thing here. We've got 3 dashes here, and we've got no dashes here. Let's look at the original squares. We've got 1 dash, 2 dash, maybe 3 dashes, 4 dashes, 5 dashes. Okay, I know it's B. Okay, 17. Wow, this is overwhelming. Lots of dots. My patterny brain is looking at no connections. Here we've got 1 connection. Here we might have 2 connections. Let's see. Here we've got 1, 2, 3 connections. Here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 connections. All the connections are connected. That makes sense. Okay, so here I'm looking for two lines, 2 connections. So it could be A. There are 2 connections, but the connections are not connected, if that makes sense. So I'm going to cross off B. 1, 2, 3 connections. No, thank you, C. 1, 2, 3, 4 connections, and they're not connected. No, thank you, D. Aha, okay. A and E both have 2 connections. What's going on now? Let's look at the white circles. We've got 0 white circles, 1 white circle, maybe 2 white circles, 3 white circles, 4 white circles. Okay, there's too much of a coincidence there for that to not be a pattern. So I'm looking for which one has 2 white circles. E has 3 white circles. A has 2 white circles. So it's got to be A. Lovely. There we go. Thanks again. Let me know if you have any questions. Goodbye.